When black people run, everybody runs too. Niggas clutching, niggas clutching. Yeah,
hold on. Wait, get on the side, get on the side.
bro, niggas is clutching, bro. Look, niggas in the rain, the bag, got their bag, clutching in the bag.
You trying to cry New England or New Orleans? What you doing? Yeah. You trying to cry Nissan or Rari? Oh, they Rari, come. You trying to cry G-Shock?
Why are you crying? I never want to stop partying. I love this shit. I live for this. Who got the commercial? You do. Bitch, you major.
When black people run, everybody runs too.
Back.
Niggas clutching, niggas clutching.
Hold on. Wait, get on the side,
Bro, niggas is clutching, bro. Look, niggas in the rain, the bag, got their bag, clutching in the bag.
Alright, in today's lesson entitled Spring Break 2K26 Black People Stop It. Alright. And of course, today's lesson is inspired through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakah HaKwadash. Alright. But just wanna touch on a few points back in based off the videos with the clips you seen play at the beginning of the video. All right, so you have Spring Break 2K26, I believe, which is currently going on in places like Miami, Daytona, and Houston, and wherever these beaches are. Okay, where you will see the majority of so-called black people. All right, and first thing first, nobody's black. Okay, nobody's the color black, actually the color black. All right, nobody is actually the color white. All right, these are so-called black people. Okay, though black people, that was just a word, all right, proverbs, bywords that were put on us, all right, to label us. But the point is, when you think about black people, all right, these people are black, all right, they're void of light, okay, these people are dark, all right, they're wicked, all right, so they fit the description of black people, okay, so, but again, the point is, these people, okay, they can't go anywhere without being wicked, all right, without conjuring up some kind of wickedness, and they love it. All right, these people love wickedness. All right, they get off to wickedness. All right, from the men, the women, the children, even some of the older crowds. Okay, these are the things they look forward to. They look forward to spring break. All right, they're getting around a whole bunch of wicked people and do wicked things. Okay, and it's just getting worse and worse. But yeah, these people you see make up the 2/3 of Israel. All right, these people have to be destroyed. Okay, so I have a list. All right, and Lord will, once again, it's edifying, but bear with me real quick. precept came to my mind. If I can find it. Lord willing, I can find it real quick. Bear with me. Kind. This is John 3 and verse 18, 19. I get 19. John 3. I get straight to the point. This is 19. It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness. Salakia. This is John again 3 and 19. And this condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. All right, and see, that's the thing. How people rather stay in darkness, all right, than to hear that they're going off. All right, that their deeds are evil. Okay, they justify themselves with their evilness. All right, with their evil works. Okay, because why? These people love, people will find any excuse to justify them being wicked, for them holding guns or committing adultery, fornication, things of that nature. They will say anything, all right, than to, own up to it. All right. Why? Because they love it. All right. They love being evil. All right. They love darkness. Okay. They love this. They love this stuff, man. Jake love it. You see, they own the dark clothing. All right. The black clothes. Okay. You see the one Eve, she it says the woman starts crying after leaving the club during spring break. She said she love it. All right. She said she want to never stop partying. All right. These people have these spirits on them, man. And these spirits ultimately take over. Right. It says more than 2.2 million people. All right. Hey, Jake, hey, let's get this following not a crowd to do wickedness, roughly paraphrasing. A multitude. This is Exodus 3:23, Salakia. And 2, it says, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Right, so just because you see everybody else doing it, because it's trending, you see it all over Instagram, TikTok, that doesn't mean join the crowd, man, because Scripture says, many are called, but few are chosen. And all that straight and narrow path, it says there'll be few that find it. All right, so you're going to have more people that continue on the wickedness than those that repent. I mean, and of course, you're going to have more people destroyed, all right? 2/3 of Israel, that's the majority. All right, and 2/3 will be destroyed, right? Because this very reason. But that was the point on Exodus 23:2. It says, neither shall thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment. But yeah, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. All right. And that's the thing about the elect. All right. That's the thing about those who are really called to, come back and serve the Lord. They don't do what everything in the world does, right? Which is to love not the world, right? Let's get to this list real quick. Isaiah 51:20, and it reads, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of fury of the Lord. They rebuke the rebuke of thy power. Right, God. So, man, it says, They lie at the head of all the streets. All right, who do you see in the streets, man? All right, who's always in the streets, always on the corners, on the block. All right, pants down. All right, hat to the back, blunt in their mouth. All right, gun in their pants. All right, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. That's that on that. Jeremiah 4:22, it says, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding." All right, they are sottish, mean they're stupid. Okay, the word sottish goes into stupid. They are sottish children. They are stupid children. All right, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. All right, so when it comes to being evil, they know all the tricks, all the traits to be the best evildoer. Okay, they could write a book on how to be evil. Okay, for my people is foolish; they have not known me. I mean, they don't know the ways of the Lord. They don't know His commandments. They don't know what's pleasing to the Lord. Okay, it says they are sottish children and they have none understanding. All right, meaning the things they do don't make sense. It doesn't make sense to go somewhere where you're likely to lose your life, or go to jail. All right, the things they do don't make sense. All right, they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. All right, but when it comes to be evil, they're wise at it. All right, but to do good, they have no knowledge. All right. Exodus 3:32-9 says, "And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people." So the Lord know, He know what you're capable of. He know what you out there doing. All right. The eyes of the Lord are 10,000 brighter than the sun. Okay. So the Lord, He sees you. He already know how you get down. Right. He know your wicked ways. Okay. You can't fool the Lord. All right. Deuteronomy 28:56, "The tender and delicate women among you, which would not have adventured to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and the tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom and toward the son of," this is not the one, but the one I want was with the that man. So that man, yeah. So this is Deuteronomy 28:54. Deuteronomy 28:54, it says, "So that man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother." That's the point. And these men are out here with the evil eye, man. You see Jake walking around with the blickies. Okay, everybody clutching on their blickies, man. A lot of these dudes, these are like nice dudes, man. I don't know these people. You shouldn't judge a book by its character, but these are like nice dudes, like cool dudes, man. All right, they walk around with these blickies like they want to blick something. You want to unalive somebody, but these probably the kids, man. They probably go home to their parents. Their mama probably bake them cookies. Their mama probably still make their bed. All right, these are not, Jake they just stupid. All right, they want to be tough guys, man. Yeah, man, Jake is a trip. Everybody want to be tough. Everybody got the shiesty mask and the guns. They all black, right? Okay, 2 Timothy 3, and start at verse 2. Let's start at 1. It says, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good." And, like I was saying, these Jakes probably are nice people, nice kids, all right, nice guys. But, they put on this act, okay, and it makes them worse than what they actually are. All right, so they gotta hold to this standard of evilness now. Okay, it says without natural affection. You know, Jake won't even give you a hug. Jake won't even give you a dap. Jake could, mug the death out of you. All right, he'll mug you because you got on your shoes are nicer than his. Your car is nicer than his, or whatever. It says traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. It says having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof, for such turn away. All right, so yeah, this fits these people, man. And a lot of times, nothing good's come from, a bad situation is gonna happen. All right, during these spring break, a lot of people are gonna die, a lot of casualties, a lot of people are gonna, something bad is gonna happen. It always does. This is Matthew 24:12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love for many shall wax cold. That's what we see, man. All right, much iniquity. Okay, so the love for many have waxed cold. All right, nobody wants to actually, nobody wants to be loved and nobody wants to love anyone. Okay, so with that, once again, man, I pray this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm going to let the close out by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom, and shalom to the hopeful elect.